Welcome. Thanks for joining us. Two of the best teams in the game square off. It's the Los Angeles Dodgers going up against the Pittsburgh Pirates. First pitch coming your way next. Okay, all set to go. Freddie Freeman up to the dish. The pitch. Into center and a base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Waste no time there. I could watch base hits like that one all day long, and so could every hitting coach in the league. Just a nice line drive into center field.
Next to hit, Gavin Lux. And a good eye there. Freeman gets his lead at first with nobody out. And fires in a fastball at 95. The kick and the pitch. Runner goes. That one ripped. To the warning track. Makes the catch.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it. But in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
Mookie Betts, the batter now as he swings and misses for strike one. A little out front there as he swings through. And now 1-2.
It's a good take.
Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. 2 out. Shohei Ohtani up to the dish. Looking for better results than last night. He went 0 for 4. Swings through that one for strike one. Waldrep, 23 years old. A former first-round pick in 2023. That one misses, and the count is 1-1. Right through there for a strike.
A 1-2 count. All he's seen is fastballs. You've got to expect something off speed. Stay back.
Good eye in that spot.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
2-2 now. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And that is that. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Here's the third baseman, Ke'Bryan Hayes. And the pitch. Got it started a little too early. Strike one. And he gets tied up right there.
Tie a guy up like that, you're feeling like you are in command.
It's softly on the ground to third, and that's just foul. Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. Up with it, fires to first. In time to get him, 1 away in the strikeout. Here's O'Neal Cruz. He's someone that really beats up on right-handed pitching. The lefties, however, give him a little bit more trouble. That misses the zone, 1-0. And that one just missed off the outside edge.
He's been raking in recent games, and a big reason why, getting ahead in counts. He's been able to do that consistently, and you see the results.
Let's see if he gives him anything to hit here. Hard hit left side. On the run, sent it over to first. And there's 2 down. Here's the center fielder, Jack Sawinski. Good power, not great in the OBP department. Pitch misses there, and that's ball 1. Two out, space is empty. That one way inside. And that's off the inside edge. Now 3-1. Hay delivers. And he walked him.
One of the things about that two-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So ball down the line or into the gap will produce a two-out RBI, and those are the best. That is if you are the offensive side of it.
Now J.D. Martinez at the plate. There's a strike.
0-1's the count.
Runner on the go. And a foul ball. Righty delivers. That missed by a lot. Gonna count 1-2. Sawinski off of first with 2 away. Two outs. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Throw in hopes the lead runner at second. 2 on now with 2 away.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. He wasn't able to elevate it, but he put a great swing on it. Right on time, good balanced approach, and just blasted it through the infield.
And a base hit on the line. Coming home. He scores and they have the lead. 1-0. And into second easily with a 2-out double.
Back-to-back base hits. That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride low, out of the way early. He stayed inside that ball and squared it up out front. Man, that was like he was in the cage hitting off a tee.
Up to the plate, it's Brandon Belt. And that skips in the dirt.
It's great to get on the board in the first frame of the ball game, but here's an opportunity for them to really open things up with a couple of runners on. Let's see if they can cash in.
Base hit, 1 run is in. A second scores as well, 3-0.
Stringing them together, that's 3 hits in a row. Everything was on time and fluid in that swing. Got a pitch you could get the barrel on and lined it into center for the knock. Those always feel good.
Now a chance for Connor Griffin.
0-1.
Swing and a ground ball off the middle. That's a base hit. Throw stops the lead runner at second. 2 on and 2 out.
4 hits in a row, and they're really swinging it here. Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit.
Gabriel Moreno at the plate now. That's ball 1.
Well, lots of pitches thrown in this first inning. It's kind of that nightmare scenario for starting pitching. But you know what? It's still early enough.
Swing and blast one down the line. It's gone if it's fair, but it hooks foul. That one missed.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
2 on, 2 outs. Laboring here. About to throw his 30th pitch of the inning. Got him looking, and he did not like the call. New inning getting started. Anthony Santander at the plate.
Off to a great start, 3-run lead after their first inning, but so important to be airtight defensively. Don't give away extra outs and allow that other club to get back in this ballgame.
That one the other way. Tosses to first. 1 up, 1 down. Here is Yoan Moncada.
He's got pop, which is a little sneaky because he's so comfortable with taking his base hits to the opposite field, but he can jump you if you make a mistake.
1 down, base is empty. And a foul ball. There's the strike. High throw to first, and he can't reach it. And this ball's going to wind up out of play. So man aboard. Here's the veteran outfielder, Tommy Edman. On the corner for a strike.
0-1's the count.
That one down the line to first, and he beats it. Everyone's safe. One down. Here's Mauricio Dubon. Fastball for a strike. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2. The Pirates leading by 3 here at the top of the second. And that one got a piece of him. He had 2 strikes on him, and he hit him. Diego Cartaya steps to the plate for the Dodgers. And ball 1.
Ball 1, no strike.
Late with the swing there.
1 ball, 1 strike.
The 1-1. And that one fouled off. Moncada at third. Edman on second. Dubon at first. 1 gone. Next offering is downstairs. In the air out towards right center. On the move to the alley. He's got it. Runner tags from third. He's in on the sacrifice fly. It's 3-1. So the lineup flips over. Freddie Freeman steps to the plate for the Dodgers. And the pitch a little bit low. Ball 1.
1-0.
Fought off foul. Swings and misses. And the count is 1-2. And another ball. Line drive, and that's base hit out into center field. Coming home. He'll score. It's 3-2.
Everything came together for him. Fastball pretty much middle, and that's what you fall asleep dreaming about as a hitter. So no surprise he put a great swing on it.
Lutz in the box now. Takes strike 1. First and second. 2 down. This one in the air. He's under it. Brings it in. And that's the 3rd out. Bottom half of inning number 2. Now it's the right fielder, Akil Baddoo. May back to work. And that one's a little bit low. And it's 1-0. Saying he wasn't very sharp in the first, got hit around a little bit, just wasn't able to locate particularly well. A lot of stuff at the fat part of the plate.
Yeah, Boog, he wasn't fooling anyone. It's a tough place to be because it's not always obvious what adjustments need to be made. Sometimes it's location, sometimes it's being too predictable. Sometimes you're tipping your pitches. He's going to need to figure it out quickly, though.
Swinging a line drive and a base hit up the middle. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. So impressive that he didn't get tied up or jammed on that pitch inside. Instead, good quick hands allowed him to get the barrel to it, just shoot it up the middle of the field for that knock.
And here is O'Neal Cruz. Now a fly ball to right center. Sizing this one up. Makes the grab. 2 down. So next to the plate for Pittsburgh, Jack Sawinski. A walk and a run scored his first time. Pop foul out of play off to the right. Hayes leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Next offering way off the plate. Two outs. And another ball.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. He delivers outside.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitter's got to stay focused on the pitch.
And a swing and a miss. And that's that. And welcome back to the ballpark. All set for the start of the inning. Now it's the shortstop, Mookie Betts. That's to third, Hayes. Over to first. And a quick out, number 1. Here's Shohei Ohtani. He's 0 for 1. In there at the knees for a strike.
Well, Boog, with Ohtani on the mound today, you think about how big of a star he's become in the U.S. But his dog, Decoy, stole the show away from his master when he was being awarded his second MVP. It's just so darn cute.
Now it's the switch hitting outfielder, Anthony Santander. 0 for 1 so far. And first offering is fouled off.
Ohtani's dog is so popular now, the U.S. ambassador to Japan gave Decoy a fake visa as a present during a visit with Shohei. His passport and control info were listed as MVP pup and good boy. Tell you what, Decoy is living the dream.
In the air to left center, Griffin drifts towards it, makes the grab, and that is that. Back here at PNC Park, set for the bottom of the third. To the plate now for Pittsburgh is the DH, J.D. Martinez. And the right-hander back to work. And there's a foul ball.
A little tardy on that fastball. Is going to have to get it going a little quicker. Get that front foot down.
And the right-hander deals. Not even close there. 1-1. Just missed.
You got 2 balls, 1 strike.
2-1 now. Swing and a miss as he chases that one darting out of the zone. The pitch stays alive. Next pitch is downstairs. J.D. swinging a drive. Deep left field. Edman going back. Pulls it in on the warning track. Brendan Donovan, the next Pirate to hit. He doubled home run in his first AB. Missed with a changeup. Ball 1. Ground ball to the right side. And it finds its way through for a hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Now back, first baseman.
And now Brandon Bell. He drove in 2 with a single his first time up. That catches the corner. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
0-2 is the count.
Bounce to third. Moncada. Here's one.
That's an out.
Double play. What a twin killing to end the inning. As we go to the top of the 4th. And the batter now, Yohan Moncada. The right-hander back to work. Moncada, 30 years old now. He joined the team as a free agent.
You know, these Dodgers showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. They're doing a good job of working the pitch count, and they've been able to push a couple of runs across to score as well.
Here's a 2-1. Just missed.
Still relatively early, but with the pair of runs already on the board, the ripple effect of that high pitch count might set him up to do more damage later in this game.
Sawinski makes a nice running catch. Tommy Edman at the plate. Reached on an infield single his first time. That one fouled off. Got the back going too soon. It's strike two. Started after it. Appeal to third. He did not go around. And that's outside. And the count is even 2-2. Inside, just missed. That one blasted deep to right. That's back. Makes the catch up against the wall. And at the plate for the Dodgers, Mauricio Dubon.
Maybe caught that one off the end just a little bit. Couldn't quite barrel it up enough to really drive it.
Outside low, and that's ball one. Just missed. Outside, and now 3-0. Fastball for a strike. 2 down, nobody on, and that's ball four.
Looked like a questionable call in that spot. He even seemed a little surprised it went his way at the plate, but as a hitter, you'll take that all day.
And a foul ball. The pitch.
Nope. 1-1.
Swings through that one out in front that time.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And a foul ball. He stays alive. The Pirates leading by a run here in the second game of the series. Swing and a high fly ball out there towards left field. Griffin makes the catch, and that is that. And we're back. And now Connor Griffin.
The left fielder, Connor Griffin.
And here it comes. Right field down the line, and that one slices foul.
You know, these Pirates showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. It's not just the 3 runs they've already scored. On top of that, they forced this starter to throw more pitches than he wanted to at this point of the game.
Kicks and fires. Swing and a miss. Now 1-2.
And that pitch count is impactful because if they can keep making him work hard out there, it may force the bullpen to get involved a little sooner rather than later.
To the right side. Lux. Tosses to first. Leadoff hitter retired in the 4th. Gabriel Moreno, the next Pirate to hit. Caught looking his first time up. Not close with that one. Ball 1. That's a little bit low. Base is empty, 1 away. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. That one misses. And now 3-0. Up the middle. Tosses to first. Already 2 gone here in the home 4th. Akil Baddoo digs in now. He's over 1. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
This is important. If he can go 1, 2, 3 here, will be a very positive sign for him and for his team.
That's a laser base hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you've got to make them pay.
So the Pirates batting order turns over. Now batting Key Brian Hayes. And that one lifted in the air center field. Corrals it. And that is that. Back here in Pittsburgh. Here comes Freddie Freeman up to hit. Waldrep back to work. Fastball for a strike.
As a pitcher, you don't want to throw him get-me-over fastballs just for strikes. You really need to command your pitches to this guy at the plate.
Just missed. Ground ball right side. Takes it himself. And the leadoff man set down in their half of the fifth. And up next for Los Angeles, Gavin Lux. Pitch misses, and that is ball one.
He's controlling things out there on the mound, not messing around at all. He's been in attack mode since the very start.
Swinging a foul straight back. Here's a 1-2. Just off the outside part of the plate. That one misses. Full count now. This one lifted in the air, left field. Snags it on the run. 2 away. Here's Mookie Betts. First pitch, and he just misses. Breaking ball through there for a strike. 2 down, nobody on. And we're in the top of the fifth. There's a strike to Mookie. Hit hard on the ground is short. Fires across the diamond, and that is the inning. And welcome back to the ballpark. Now the number 2 hitter, O'Neal Cruz. And the pitch. The shortstop takes the ball.
You know, these Pirates, digging into their numbers, have to be happy with the swings they're taking. We've heard lots of loud noise coming from their bats in this one, haven't we? I mean, they've logged 6 hits at 90-plus exit velocity, and that doesn't happen by accident.
On the ground right side. He takes it on his own. And the leadoff hitter retired in the fifth. At the plate for Pittsburgh, Jack Sawinski. A strikeout and a walk.
Hey! 0-1.
Left-hand batter waits. Foul ball there. One down, base is empty. Foul ball, it stays 0-2. Left-hand hitter waits. And down on strikes. And there's 2 down. 2 outs, base is empty. J.D. Martinez stands in. And first offering is fouled off.
These hitters like this that have so much power, look forward to seeing them hit the ball a long way. But if you're in the stands, or you're in a broadcast booth, or you're a writer, better keep your eye on the game.
Ball one there. A big swing and a miss.
Oh, that's that slope right there. He threw it extremely well. Talk about just a ton of breaks. So tough to get that barrel to.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. Back here at PNC Park, top 6. Now it's the Dodger cleanup hitter, Shohei Ohtani. Genesis Cabrera taking the mound.
He's having a ton of success facing left-handed hitters this season, so this seems like a smart move to turn to him with a lefty at the plate.
As the lefty gets to work, that's off the mark, and that's ball 1.
You know, this guy's great speed is in the back of that pitcher's mind. If he can get on, it's going to give him one more thing he's got to think about.
No, he held up. And a pitch. And fouled off. The 2-1.
That's ball 3.
And there's a strike with Peter at 98.
All night like tonight, last thing you want to do as a hitter is get jammed or even off the end. Trying to find that sweet spot on the bat. Tell you what, you're going to be trying to catch things out front, so off-speed pitches may be a good complement to that fastball. That could be a tone setter for the inning. 4 straight pitches and leadoff batters on base. We'll see if the next guy waits until there's a called strike before he takes the bat off his shoulder.
Hayes. Wide throw, and it gets away. Ohtani around second, headed for third. And now runners at the corners, nobody out. So runners at the corners, nobody out. Here is Moncada, 1 for 2. And that one fouled off. Lefty out of the stretch, runners at first and third. Line and a base hit into right.
Picks himself up an RBI. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
Kicks and deals. Fouled off. He was late. Swings through that one for strike 2. Ground ball left side, could be 2. Feed to second, that's 1. Up to first, and that is a double play. Mauricio Dubon steps to the plate for the Dodgers.
Well, that's what you hope for if you're out there on the mound. First and second, nobody out. Somehow get a ground ball. He got it right there. Nice double play by the infield.
And that's a strike. Ripped to third, but handled, and that'll end the inning. Back now for the bottom of the 6th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, number 80.
And he's had his struggles so far this year, as you can see the inflated ERA. Looking to bring that down a little bit right here.
Brendan Donovan getting ready to hit. Chris, baseball today, so many strikeouts, and they are available to pitchers. But this is a guy that puts the bat on the ball and is kind of different from the players that we see day in, day out. Dubon makes the catch, and there's one gone. And here's the first baseman, Brandon Bell. 1 for 2 with a 2-run single back in the first. Pounding ball here, rolls foul. All tied up here in the bottom of the 6th. That's in there, and the count is 0-2. And there's a ball. Good eye right there. Swing and a miss. Got him to go up the ladder for the K. Up next for the Pirates, Connor Griffin. That one finds the corner. That's strike 1. 2 down, nobody on. Here in the second game of the series. And that one wrapped foul. Got him swinging. And we're back. We go to the top of the 7th. And now the catcher comes up to hit. Diego Cartaya. The pitch. Misses just off the outside edge. I think that was a strike. Cabrera, a 6'2 southpaw, 29 years old, and they went out and made a trade for him last season. Next offering is in for a strike. Big swing and a miss. And he deals. Fights it off. You'll see another. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. That one just misses. Gets a piece and stays alive. Swing and a ball lifted left field. Gets under it. And there's one down. So the batting order turns over. Freddie Freeman steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Out in front with the swing, and that is strike one.
0-1's the count.
Next offered in there for a strike. And it's 0-2. Base hit, left center field. So the go-ahead run is on base with a knock.
Clearly seeing the ball very well in this one. Nice job at driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
That one missed.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
Swing and a miss. And the count 1-2. And a pitch. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Fouls it off, still 1-2. Gets a piece there, we'll do it again. One away, tie game. Go-ahead run stands at first. Hacks and misses, it's a strikeout. Here's Mookie to hit. 0 for 3 with 2 groundouts and a strikeout. Colin Holderman taking over on the mound.
Going to be a tough matchup for him right here. Right-handed hitters have been having a lot of success against him so far this season.
He was late there, strike one.
0-1.
And that one is inside. Turns and fires the bats. Struck him out looking. Set for the last half of the 7th. And here's the catcher, Gabriel Moreno. As he turns on the rubber, and with that good live arm delivers. Out there to center. Dubon calls it in, and there's one away. So digging in, Akil Baddoo.
The right field.
First pitch just misses.
0-1, no strike.
That one lifted to left. Edman makes the grab for the second out. Back to the top of the lineup, Ke'Bryan Hayes, the next to hit, 1 for 3. Swing, and that ball smashed on a line, and it goes just foul. The line to kick the pitch. To third, and that one finds its way through, and that keeps the inning alive.
Turned on it nicely. Definitely a little out in front of the pitch, but he didn't hook around it too much and was able to keep it fair down the line.
So 2 down, and the batter will be the shortstop. Bounce to the left side. Moncada to first, and he beats it. Everyone's safe.
Back-to-back singles. Now a good opportunity to potentially jump ahead in this game in the later innings.
At the plate, Jack Selinsky. First pitch misses. So here in the 3 spot, Chris, a hitter low average but high slug.
Well, one thing he's going to lean on are the metrics. His exit velocity's been really good. He's just had some bad luck hitting the ball right at people.
The pitch. And that one fouled off. Right-hander kick steals.
No.
This is a really good feeling for a hitter at this point in the ball game. You know that they don't want to walk you, so you're going to get a pitch to hit. You just better not miss it.
3-1, and he couldn't come up with it.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about.
And now J.D. Martinez. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. Swing and a high fly ball to left. Edman in position. He's got it, and that'll end the inning. Back here in Pittsburgh, we're at the top of the 8th, and now here's the Dodgers' designated hitter, Shohei Ohtani. The left-hander on now, Jose Hernandez.
And they felt it was time to bring on a left-handed reliever from the pen with the lefty hitter coming up. I think it's a good move. I know I never liked when opposing teams did that to me.
The pitch. And that is in for a strike.
0-1.
Trying to keep good speed off the bases.
Yep, that ball went
That's
out.
outside. And now it's even 1-1. Good eye in that spot. And there's a ball.
You don't want to get beat by a fastball in, and he spits on that one.
Fouls one away, and now 3-2. And now the lefty. Bounce to the right. Donovan. In plenty of time to first. Leadoff man is out here in the 8th. And now the right fielder, Anthony Santander. In there at the knees. That's strike 1. That's hard hit on the line. And it stays fair.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. Really turned on that one down the line. And that's a spot where there's pretty much never going to be a defender, even with the shift off.
Go ahead run on base. And now Yohan Moncada. And that's off the inside edge. 1-0.
If you're a base runner, you've got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get in the scoring position.
1 away. Tie game. Go ahead run stands at first.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here. If it were an average catcher behind the plate, I'd say take second base, but this isn't a catcher you want to run on. His quick release is unreal.
The pitch. Runner takes off. Hard on the ground to first. As the pitcher brings it in for the out, and the runner advances to second. And next for L.A., Tommy Edman.
Well, there's a lot riding on that at bat right there. Nice job of the pitcher to bear down, make the pitch, get the ground ball. Excellent piece of work.
And that's in for a strike. That one ripped but foul. Go ahead run at second, and we're in the top of the 8th. Outside low. Now 1-2. And the slider just misses. Swing and a miss, and that is that. Now into the game, James Outman. He takes over in right.
Number 33.
Brendan Donovan now at the plate.
For the Pirates. The second
Here comes the pitch.
Brendan.
Swing and a miss, and he got him to chase. Right side, hard hit. Lux throws to first in time. One gone to the bottom of the 8th. So next to the plate for Pittsburgh, Brandon Bell. That one finds the zone. That's strike 1. That's a little bit low.
Home plate umpires trying to tighten things up a little bit.
Swing and a miss as he was late.
I think he was sitting off speed
1 ball,
there.
2 strikes.
Throws the high heat past him. That's a strikeout. At the plate for Pittsburgh, Connor Griffin.
3-pitch strikeout last time up. Got to put up more of a fight in this one.
Gets under and pops it up. Betts under this one. Hauls it in to end the inning. All set to start the ninth in this one. And now the center fielder, Mauricio Dubon. On the mound now for the Pirates, Kevin Kelly.
And if you dig into his walk rate, his numbers are really impressive. He's really filled up the strike zone this season, so these batters better be ready to swing the bats.
And here it comes. Fastball right back to the mound. Throws to first in time. And the leadoff man retired here in the ninth.
Those plays can be tricky. They're routine, but that doesn't mean it's always going to be smooth. He delivered a good play right there.
And the first pitch misses for ball one. Base is empty, one away here at the top of the ninth. The pitch. Swings and misses, struck him out. Back to the top of the Dodgers order. Freddie Freeman steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Fastball for a strike. All tied up here in the second game of the series. Freeman hits it in the air. Brings it in for the third out. Staying in the game on defense, Will Smith. He takes over behind the plate to do the catching after entering the game as a pinch hitter. Here's the catcher, Gabriel Moreno. 0 for 3, a fly out, a ground out, and a strikeout. Foul back our way, and that's out of play. Righty to the plate. Breaking ball inside. And the count is 1-1. And the righty deals. Battling here as he fouls it away. Right-handed reliever. Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt. Smith gathers, throws, gets him. One away on a drop third strike. Akil Baddoo digs in now. There's a strike. One down, base is empty. Inside, almost got him. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Had him out front for strike 3. Down the third baseman, Ke'Bryan Hayes. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
No fair right there. I mean, that slider didn't move to the very last moment. Incredibly difficult to pick that up. Just kind of have to tip your cap on that pitch.
Tracks it down for the out. And the inning is over. And welcome back to the ballpark. We're in extras here. And at the plate for the Dodgers, Gavin Lux. And a good eye there. That one at the knees for a strike. That's down and in.
2-1.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. I really think the outer half is open.
And down on strikes he goes. One away. Here's Mookie Betts now. 0 for 4, 2 strikeouts and 2 groundouts. Fought off foul. With the go-ahead run standing at second here in extra innings. In the air, left side. He's under it. 2 down. And next is the designated hitter, Shohei Ohtani. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a ground out. That misses the zone, and that's ball 1. Pounding ball to Belt. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Making a move at second base, and on a pinch run for Pittsburgh, Ezekiel Duran. He's a potential winning run, so they're hoping he can score on a base hit. Bottom of the inning, at the plate for Pittsburgh, O'Neal Cruz. The right-hander back to work. Swings through that one for strike one.
0-1.
On the ground, Lux. And they get the leadoff man in the 10th.
Deceptive slider right there. Stayed in the tunnel a long time. Got that hitter out front. Rolled over it. Put it on the ground.
Jack Sawinski, the next Pirate to hit.
1-0.
Pitch out, but no action. That one missed.
Definitely a strikeout situation right here. Lots of ways for that go-ahead run to score if the ball's put in play.
Next offering is in for a strike. Swing and a miss.
Then he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. Huge strikeout there. Now it's J.D. Martinez. Swing and a miss. And that is strike one.
The count.
Hardliner. Brings it in, and that is the inning.
Now who is this ringing my phone?
Now into the ball game on defense, Ezekiel. Now it's the right fielder, James Outman. Came into the game as a pinch runner. This is his first trip to the plate in this one. And a pitch. And that's off the inside edge. Ball one. On the inside corner for a strike. Now he breaks as bad as it's put in play. Grabs it barehanded. Got him. Nice play.
Smooth play on the bare hand there at third. That was nice.
Yohan Moncada steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Right through there for a strike. And fouled off.
He's falling behind in a huge spot, Boo. Got to do what it takes to come through. Maybe choke up on the bat a little bit, spread out the...
And a swing and a miss. Now 2-0. Tommy Edman steps to the plate for the Dodgers. That one finds the zone. Strike one. Fastball for a strike.
And a bat like this is almost over as it begins. In this situation, you have no idea what the next pitch is going to be. You just got to hope that you can make contact.
And the right-hander deals. He fouls it off. Will do it again. Foul ball still a 1-2 count. Swing and a pop-up. Cruz moving under it. Makes the play, and it's out number 3. Substitution now at second base. Entering is the pinch runner, Endy Rodriguez. He's the potential winning run, so they're hoping he can score on a base hit. And we're back. Here's the third baseman, Brendan Donovan. And the pitch. Little chopper rolls foul. Man at second. And that's in the dirt.
Well, if he's going to do something special right here, it's going to have to happen with 2 strikes.
Kicks and fires. In there. Sets him down on strikes. He's got to be frustrated with that call. Up next for the Pirates, Brandon Belt. Swings and misses.
0-1 the count.
Just missed. And another ball with the winning run standing at second. And we're in the bottom of the 11th. Next offering is down low.
I almost feel like he's frustrated a little bit. He wants to be challenged.
And a pop-up right side, foul territory. He's under it. Drops into the glove. That's out number 2.
That was a good pitch to hit right down the heart of the plate. Had pretty good timing on it. Just got underneath it a little bit and popped it up.
Pinch hitting for the Pirates. Number 10.
He gets the intentional walk here, and now a force at any base with 2 gone. So first and second with 2 outs. Gabriel Moreno will hit next. And that one fouled off. Check swing, he went too far, and it's a strike. Swing and a miss, struck him out. So remaining in the game defensively, Brian Reynolds. Runner in scoring position, no outs. And at the plate, so out of the pen comes the right-hander, Dowry Moreno.
And one thing on him, he's been really good this season in keeping the ball in the park. Not an easy guy to take deep.
And he deals. Just missed. And that's a little bit high. And it's 2-0.
2-0.
That's a strike across the top of the zone. That clips a corner. Line drive. Hauls it in for the out.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
Smith jumps out of the way of ball 1. Next offering is in for a strike. 1 out. The go-ahead run is at second. On the ground to the left. Down the line, and it's foul. Got him looking. That's a strikeout. Down the first baseman, Freddie Freeman. Just missed. That's inside, and the count is 2-0.
Really been able to slow down the game tonight with his at-bats, and the biggest one he's had so far, he doesn't look anxious at all.
On the ground, right side. Sends it to first, and Freeman is retired. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. Back here in extras, and a new pitcher on the mound in the bottom half of the inning, Alex Vesia.
Bringing in the lefty with the left-handed hitter coming up to hit. Classic bullpen move right here. So
at the plate for Pittsburgh, Akil Baddoo. Now a move being made for a pinch hitter, Hunter Renfroe. And this is a big at bat in this ball game. The pitch. And that one fouled off. Man at second. Off the mark there. And it's 1-1. The pitch. That one way outside. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Swing and a miss. Had him out front for the strikeout. Ezekiel Duran, the next Pirate to hit, looking to rebound today. He was 0 for 4 last night. A bit behind with that swing. It's strike 1.
0-1.
The winning run on second base. Fought off foul. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Winning run stands at second. And
One
that's
ball,
down and away.
2 strikes.
And there's the ball. Kicks and deals. That one 95 to finish him off.
Now batting.
And now Vladimir Cruz. Ball one there. A swing and a miss, and that's strike one. Man on second, 2 down. Swing and a miss. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
2 strikes.
Caught him looking for the K. Staying in the game on defense, Hunter Rent. Go ahead run on base. Now it's the second baseman, Gavin Lux. And that's outside. Ball 1. Right through there for a strike.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
On the ground to third. Throws across the diamond. 1 up, 1 down. Here's Mookie now.
And Boog, I'd say he's due.
Close one. Doesn't get the call. And that is ball 1. And Mookie takes.
Well, this is
2 balls,
a little
no
tough
strikes.
for the hitter in the back of the mind. You're wondering with first base open.
And that one gets away at the plate. And on the wild pitch, he goes down to third. Swing and a miss. And the count is 3-1.
In the infield at the corners, don't be surprised to see them come home first and prevent that run from scoring.
Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. And Betts is gone. Runner tagging from third. The throw is offline and he's in to score. 4-3, they take the lead.
So many times that one gets out of here and into the seats, but he'll take the sac fly RBI. Good job to get that run in from third.
There's a swing and a drive. That's bad. That's not coming back. He flexes his power with that swing. It's 5-3.
Took on the big part of the yard for that home run and just barely got it over the wall. I thought for a second he brought it back out there too. Gave it a great effort, but you know, those plays are so tough to pull off. And I'm sure he'd love to have another shot at it.
So 2 away with nobody on. And up next for Los Angeles, James Outman. That one pushed foul out of play off to the left. Lifted in the air, right field. And that'll do it. Welcome back, and here comes the closer, Ryan Presley.
And I can't imagine any save is an easy one. You're holding a small lead on the scoreboard, and you know those hitters are going to give you the best at-bats they can. So it's always high.
3, 4, 5 due up for the home team. At the plate for Pittsburgh, Jack Sawinski. 0 for 3 with 3 strikeouts. And that's outside.
Boog, this is a real tough place for visiting teams to come in and close out ball games for a win.
Tying run at the plate. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. And they get it in quickly. First and third now with nobody out.
Oh, just a nice job coming through in a pretty high leverage spot right there. Wasn't able to elevate that one, but he sure hit it hard enough to get through the infield. There's not a whole lot of time for the defenders to react and try to make a play when it's ripped like that.
Andy Rodriguez in the box now. Takes strike 1. In the air, left field. Makes the grab. Runner tags for home. He scores. That's a big sacrifice fly. Back within one. It's 5-4. So next to the plate for Pittsburgh, Brendan Donovan. First pitch, and he just misses. And that's outside. Chris, with that distraction and a speedy guy at first, he's in a favorable hitter's count.
Well, if nothing else, I mean, this is a great spot for a hitter to be in.
And that one is lifted in the air. Edman in position. Squeezes it. 2 away now. So they're down to their final out. Up next for the Pirates, Brandon Bell. Swing and a miss. It's 0-1.
Typically, the outfield defense will play a little bit deeper just to keep the ball in front, make sure that runner on first doesn't come all the way around to score and tie this ball game up.
1 strike away. Got him, and that's the ball game.
A 13-inning win on the road. Very impressive all the way around. But what I like is the opportunity that certain players who don't contribute a whole lot game to game, they came in big in this one. And I think they'll be looked upon and called upon in future games to help get the W as well.
Close one here today, and your final 5-4. A 1-run extra inning win for Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show. I'm John Schaub. Thanks for joining us.
Here now is our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Dodgers, 5 runs, 8 hits, no errors. They left 10 runners on base. For the Pirates, 4 runs on 10 hits, 2 errors with 13 runners left on. Time of the ball game, 4 hours and 16 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance at PNC Park, 38,362. The Pirates thank you for attending tonight's game and remind you to please